So this lesson is about doing two different kinds of reflections. Now, a reflection is really just a flip. So I want you to think about the idea that reflections just mean you're flipping something. So once again, we're going to use the grid along with shape A to see if we can spot a pattern as to how to do reflections, either in shape form on a grid or when given the coordinates. So I am going to go ahead and place shape A at its usual spot, 1, 11. Now, if I'm reflecting over the x-axis, it means that the x-axis acts like a mirror, and shape A is going to see itself in that mirror. So as it's looking across the x-axis, we would want to know, well, where would it sit? Here's how it happens. Corner 1 that's sitting at 1, 11 is going to do a perfect flip and end up down here at -11. And so this is corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, and corner 4. And so it ends up right down here. Let's look at those coordinates. So the new coordinate for A is 1, -11 for corner 1. For corner 2, oops, hang on, I think I got it misnumbered. Yep, that's 2, 4, okay. So corner 2 is now at 1, -14. Corner 3 is at 6, -14, and 4 is at 6, -11. So in order to find where it ended up landing, I had to do this flip. What makes it kind of nice now is that you can do this with a drawing. I'll show you how I do this. I'm going to draw shape B on my grid. So -3, +2, -3, +6, and -6, +2. If I wanted to reflect shape B using the x-axis as my mirror, when it tells you the x-axis, that means that's what it's going to flip over. So I just do this. All right, this corner was 2 above the x-axis on this line. So I'll just go to the x and now go 2 below. This one is 2 above. So I'll just go x-axis, 2 below. And then this one was 6 above. So I go to the x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I connect my dots. And that's how I can get the x-axis reflection. So pause the video and see if you can spot the pattern here and complete the rest of this column. Come back when you're done. Welcome back. Did you guys notice that the x-axis number, like the x part of the coordinate, isn't changing? All you're doing is changing y to its opposite. So a 2, -4 becomes 2, +4. And a 4, 3 would become a 4, -3. That's all an x-axis reflection does. So now let's look at the y-axis reflection. Again, I'm going to go ahead and stick shape A at its usual starting location of corner 1 at 111. Now we're going to reflect over the y-axis. So again, we're flipping. Only this time, here's our mirror. The y is the mirror. So we're going to take the shape and it's going to do a little backflip and end up over here. Let's see if we can spot what that does to its coordinates. So corner 1 is now sitting at -1, 11. Corner 2 is at -1, 14. Corner 3 is at -6, 14. And corner 4 is at -6, 11. So take a look, turning old into new. Look at how that works. Now I'm going to show you again using the whiteboard kind of eraser setup with the grid. I'm going to draw this shape. So 2, -4, 4, -9, and 6, -4. So this is triangle C. And I am going to now reflect. Remember, that's like corner 1, corner 2, corner 3. Actually, I think it's 2 here and 3 here. I'm just going to reflect, but this time the y-axis. So this point is 2 to the right. So I go back to the axis and go 2 to the left. This point is 6 to the right of the line. So I go back to the axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. This peak is 4 to the right. So I go back to the axis, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. So go ahead and fill in as much as you can here. Pause the video and then come back and let's talk about that shortcut. All right, welcome back. I bet you figured out the shortcut. All you're doing is changing x to its opposite. So a -3, 2 becomes +3, 2. And something like a 2, -4 is becoming a -2, -4. So that's the end of our reflections lesson. Remember that you need to have these note pages checked in with an adult, and they need to be complete before you can move on.